Watch this thing changing shapes. This is a screen recording of my original footage, captured on June 4th, 2024 off of Jome Team Beach. Look at that thing, how it seems like some of it comes off, but then it goes back together with the object again. It's very, very clearly changing shapes. Oh, here's one of the more interesting frames of it, where it almost seems like it disappears for a second, and then... Another one of the more interesting frames of it. It's literally, I could do thousands of these screen recording close-up zoomed in videos like this, because the thing is literally in a different shape in every frame and millisecond of the video that you see it, and it appears for about 8.5 minutes total. What's this? What on earth could possibly do that? Nothing that we know of. Anybody that thinks that's a drone doesn't know anything about aviation at all. Especially once you get a good close look at it. It's definitely not. We'll see soon, maybe. You want to go back next month, or do you want to wait a few more months till next year? Till after January sometime. Let me finish doing this real quick. I'm sorry. Back to the beach, you mean? I want to go back to, believe me. Hang on, let me finish recording this real quick. We'll talk about it. See, right there, you see it's in the same shape as the flying disc. I think that's probably what it actually is. It's hard. I don't know. That's typically the shape it maintains. It's typically round or disc shape or round or shaped like a ball. A space ball. There's another interesting frame in here. I wanted to see if I could catch it. And look, I got to walk around all these people. Right there, it's another thing I was looking at, actually. But here. Just catch it. Right there. Yep, got it. That's another one of the coolest frames of the video right there. Look at that. Where it forms in like a ball right there. Look at that. Here. Look at that. Right there. Because one of the Navy videos had a still shot that actually looked just like that at a higher altitude. And again, that looks like the flying disc. Focus. And then it disappears from there. Here, let me go ahead and get some of the beginning of the video too. This guy right here, notice like shortly after this guy does this little gesture with his hat, almost looks like a potentially signaling. Suddenly I got a bunch of people like standing right in front of me, almost looked like they were trying to block my view of the video. There was something else weird. I don't want to, I'm afraid that I've talked about it a little bit, but I'm afraid to talk about it too much because it was actually a quite strange experience. Nothing I've ever experienced like this before in my life. Stand by, it's coming. This part, the camera dips a lot because it's difficult for me to focus my eyes on it. Did I zoom in on this part of the video yet? A little, well, I did, but not. This one's hard to zoom in on because the camera's all over the place. Look at that thing spin. And this is the first part of the video where it goes across from Kolin Island where it first appeared, and then it goes from Kolin to Kram Yai, and it goes, which is like 13 kilometers across there, and then across Kram Yai, and then back across Kram Yai, and then back over the Kolin again, and then it seemed like it went from there. It goes further out into the ocean, further out, and then it goes further out from there, and then it goes over the Koman Island. And then from Kolan, it zips across Gatlan, as I already showed. I showed the ending first. This is the part. This is an interesting part of the video right here too. I need to start zooming in on this part a little more too, maybe. Like maybe right there. How about that? Yeah, well, it's further away in this part, so it's harder to zoom in on this. Yeah, but you can see, yeah. And now it goes back across Kram Yai that you're looking at right now. That's where it was pretty far away. It's more than 23 kilometers away from me, from where I'm standing at that point. I have the map. I'll put the map in comments so you can see the actual measured distance. See right there, it goes up and then it goes back down too. It did that a couple of times. Right there. Let's just stop on a dime. Here, let's rewind that part right there a little bit. I haven't really zoomed in on this part as much as I have the ending. Right there, it's like perfectly round. It looks like right there, perfectly, like almost shaped like a basketball right there in that frame. Oh, but that part of the video is very difficult to focus on. And now it seems to go further out over the bay, and this is the part where it heads back over to Kolin and then over to Koman. This part of the video here is not as quite as easy to focus on. What's that? Are there other objects? That's not. Yeah, I think there actually are other objects, and possibly that's not a spot on my screen or anything like that. No, I think there actually are other objects out there. You see that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that was a flea or something on the original video. Okay, I went away. I don't know. Whatever that was, it went away quick. If it was anything. And then shortly after this guy does that thing with his hat, it's like, for example, right here at the end, only a few minutes after he did that, right here at the end, that's it over Koman Island right there. That's pretty far away right there. It's more than 30, it's about at least 30 or 40 kilometers away right there. Here, right here. Get it right here. It's over Koman Island. It's at least 30 or 40 kilometers away. It's further out than the distance measured between that island and where I'm standing. It's behind the island, as you can see. And then the camera dips, and then I'm trying to focus my eyes on it, and then suddenly it starts accelerating from there across Gatlan, right there. Now it's within 10 kilometers of where I'm standing. Now look at all these people suddenly in front of me. That's another thing right there. And then right there, it goes away. And that's where it disappears. Hmm. Hmm.